Hello everyone and a very warm welcome to Esravision. For our first item, we're going to meet the first Israeli Arab woman to become a plastic surgeon in Israel.
Dr. Rania El-Khatib is the first Israeli Arab woman to become a plastic surgeon. She works in the Rambam Health Care Center, the largest hospital in northern Israel. After studying medicine at the Haifa Technion and then specializing in general surgery, the 28-year-old doctor had to decide in which area to focus her career.
I decided 2 months before the end of my internship. That's when you have to know what you want to do. I did an elective course in plastic surgery, and I discovered a whole world that's so wonderful and so varied. It was important to me because in our community plastic surgery isn't very advanced and it's not well accepted. So I felt a bit like an emissary for my community, to go into this field and take it forward.
Situated in Haifa, Rambam is the referral center for 11 district hospitals. Its plastic surgeons treat a number of conditions, ranging from burns, war injuries, cleft palates, to breast and facial reconstruction for cancer patients.
Plastic surgery deals with two different aspects: medical health and physical appearance. It's very important for patients to be satisfied with their appearance as well as with their physical health. And this demands exceptional empathy in patients and the insight to understand the individual, so that in the end both the doctor and the patient are satisfied. It is one of the most challenging things in our profession, and when both sides are pleased with the results, then you have true success.
30% of doctors at Rambam are women, and the representation of Arab physicians is proportionate to the numbers in the population. While the hospital is committed to providing equal opportunities, Professor Yehuda Ullman, head of the plastic surgery department, explains that doctors are chosen purely on merit.
Plastic surgery residency is the most wanted residency in medicine, not just in Israel, but all over the world. And she was elected not because she's Arab, not because she's a woman, because she's Dr. Khatib and she's good, and she's a very good doctor over here. So we are lucky to have her here.
All over the world, and not just here and not just in the Arab sector, a woman has heavier responsibilities. We can't ignore the fact that I am the first Arab woman plastic surgeon, I'm sorry to say, in 2010. I think it should have happened long ago. I want to help advance Arab society and women in Arab society. I'm encouraging women doctors to join this profession. There's a lot of help needed.
As to the future, Dr. El-Khatib has plans to research new and improved techniques in plastic surgery.
I will think about more specialization. Maybe I'll take a fellowship to progress further. It's such a broad and wonderful profession. You have to learn everything there is to know.
And now let's see what Israel is doing to combat world hunger through agricultural technology. Motivated by global food shortages and the environment's alarming deterioration, Israel has become a pioneer in agricultural technology. And the demand for good quality food is growing. As habits change and living standards rise, more people are eating meat, especially in fast-developing countries in Eastern Europe, China and India. The challenge worldwide is to take advantage of available lands for the growing needs. Here at Sion, fast, safe and efficient methods of artificial insemination have been developed to enable the highest levels of quality control in cattle. From one such procedure, 200 to 400 cows can be impregnated. Unique to Israel is a complete database of the genetic line of all the cattle in the country, so that inbreeding and diseases are eliminated. At the Hishtil Nurseries, Marketing Director Menachem Shadmi explains that here, nothing is left to chance.
The sole justification for our company activities is the usage of hybrid seeds. And in order to utilize the most benefits and get the most of these very expensive seeds, you need operation like ours. When we get an order, at the day of receipt, we confirm the day of delivery. We are working on a very tight schedule.
Hishtil's industrialization has made it a leader in the world market, where high quality and predictability of supply are crucial. Not surprisingly, the need for water for agriculture is of major global concern. Just up the road from Sion on Moshav Bilu, new strains of fruit are being developed with solutions for water reclamation. And these are just a few examples that the thousands of visitors to the 21st Agro Moshav exhibition this month had a chance to see. Join us now as we go over to the Yarkon River in Tel Aviv to the Daniel Rowing Center.
When Reuven Magnaji lifts his rowing boat, most people don't even notice he's using a walking stick. Reuven is one of 47 disabled rowers who belong to the Daniel Rowing Center in Tel Aviv. After suffering a leg injury during his army service, Reuven took up rowing for rehabilitation. It didn't take long before he started competing.
There was the Israel Championships, and I didn't think that I so good, but I get first, so it was very nice.
That win gave Reuven higher goals. He went on to represent Israel in the Beijing Paralympics, and now he's in training for the 2012 London Games. Rowing has helped Reuven far beyond his expectations, and he's not the only one. The sport is recommended for breast cancer survivors because it strengthens arm muscles that have been weakened by surgery and treatment. Mira Idols credits the Daniel Rowing Center with giving her physical and emotional health.
It has changed my life. Things that I wasn't able to do before, the rowing has made it possible. You look at all of us, all the women that are in this group, and you'll see. I mean, none of us would give it up.
Located on the Yarkon River in the middle of Tel Aviv, the Daniel Rowing Center is named in memory of Daniel Marcus. Daniel was killed in a car accident at the age of 21. He had been an outstanding rower. Opened in 2003 to promote rowing in Israel, the center is now intent on drawing all communities to the sport. That, says Linda Streit, is exactly what her son Daniel would have wanted.
Daniel was very much a people person, and he would love to have reached out to know that we can help everybody.
In addition to empowering people like Reuven and Mira, the centre aims to encourage groups of children at risk. The most innovative programme started 5 years ago. It's called the Sea of Friends. The youngsters take part in all kinds of workshops where they learn how to work as a team, and then they put what they've learned into practice.
You see kids that came here with no confidence at all, and now they go, they're good, they're getting to be better students. The parents are coming over and say, don't stop, it's the best thing the kids have ever done. That's a lot of satisfaction for me. We get better citizens here in Israel.
Esravision went along to an event organized by Gvahim. This is an organization that helps talented immigrants from around the world get to realize their professional aspirations.
here with Michael Ben-Sadon, who is the Executive Director of Givaim. It seems like it's a very, very, very interesting project that helps New Olim get adjusted to the world of the Israeli economy. Could you tell me what Givaim is and how it got started and why is it so important?
Sure, with pleasure. So Givaim is a non-profit organization that started in 2006 with the Rashi Foundation and a group of businessmen headed by Yair Shamir, who is our chairman. And we founded Givaim because there is an amazing aliyah of talented people who decide to come to Israel and contribute to the economy and the society. And our mission is to do everything possible so that they will realize their potential here in Israel, that they will stay here and they will contribute all their energies, their talents, their expertise in Israel.
Starting a new business is very, very difficult, especially when you started on a very small budget in a very small country, very far away from your main markets. And to get everything done that you need to do to go from being a company with 2 employees to a company with 300 employees and a $1 billion market cap is not easy.
Is this organization geared mainly to young immigrants, or it could be anybody? And how do the older population, like people my age, who come, who might want to work?
No, it's geared toward highly qualified Olim who studied abroad from age 23 to age 60. And we feel like a family. In our groups, there are young people, less young people, and they want to be, as a group, they like this disparity, and we think this is the richness also of Givaim.
We faced a lot of challenges. We faced the challenge of the language problem. I'm still trying to get my partner to learn Hebrew. We faced a problem of lack of networks. I don't know if you've noticed, but in Israel, everyone knows everyone else. It's a very small country. And so everybody, when they go out looking for a job or trying to set up a new business, they go to their buddy from the army, they go to somebody that they were in the youth movement with. Everybody knows everybody else. It's really amazing. You go, there are neighborhoods in Tel Aviv where like all of the captains of industry grew up, and they all know each other. They all went to the same youth movement and to the same high school, right? We don't have that. As new immigrants, we don't have that support network.
And how has it helped you? And what has it done for you?
It's helped me in so many ways. First of all, on the professional level, the workshops were really geared towards making us understand how the Israeli market works, where our skill set lies, how we can sell ourselves and how we can adapt ourselves to the Israeli market. And then on a more personal level, I've met so many and made so many great friends through the Givaim network.
3 years ago, when we started thinking about making Aliyah, we started joining the groups of Givaim and to meet to all these meetings.
Aliyah is a very difficult process. It's much more difficult than raising a child, for the moment, because she's small. It's very hard because you're cutting all your habits, you're stopping everything, you're leaving all your family, you're leaving all your friends. It's very complicated.
That they've taken people from many different backgrounds, Anglo-Saxons, French, Israeli, brought them all together from a variety of different backgrounds.
How does the word get passed around?
First of all, we focus for now in Israel, so it's a lot about networking. The alumni tell to their friends about Givaim.
Word of mouth is
yes, word of mouth, exactly. In English you say word of mouth. Yes, exactly. And we don't publish too much, and every day on our website people are joining because there is a need for that, a need for a community and a need for support. We are building solidarity between new Olim and veteran Olim, and also between new Israeli and veteran Israeli. We are a community that we really believe in the bridges and the relationship between Israeli bonds and Olim.
Keep up this wonderful work and thank you.
Thank you. Toda.
And join us now for a sentimental journey down memory lane.
This evening's show, A Night at the Stage Door Canteen, will be broadcast live to all our brave men and women serving overseas. Now, for many of you, this will be the first time you're attending a live radio show. So, can we try this? Come on now.
As you sort of research the skits and stories, you start to understand things in a different way than if you just were casually listening to a song. It suddenly has such a deeper meaning.
We like the barracks nice and clean. You had a housemaid to clean your floor, but she won't help you out anymore. Do as the buglers command. They're in the army and not in the band.
You know, it's music you can really hear and really appreciate songs, words that really meant something. And it's very different melodic lines to what we have today.
You are the one. Only you need the moon or under the sun. Whether near to me or far, it's no matter, darling, where you are. I think of you day and night.
We chose the songs and then wrote things around it and watched old adverts and watched old skits.
You give your presidential nomination speech, and I'll give my commercial at the same time. Wonderful, yes, it's a brilliant idea. You talk for a while, and I'll interrupt you, say a few words, and vice versa, all right?
Okay.
Ready? You start.
Okay. Citizens of America, my great-grandfather made a good politician. My grandfather made a good politician. My father made a good politician. And I would make it...
Good bacon! Yes, good Swift premium bacon is truly good bacon. You see, every slice of premium Swift bacon is specially cured and smoked by a special process to give it a mellow, sweet smoked taste. Every packet of Swift premium bacon contains
50 million Frenchmen. And on the question of foreign relations, I have this to say. If I'm elected, I promise you that by next year, every patriotic American will be
sizzling in a skillet.
The cast of have really contributed to the flow of the show. They chose their songs.
So will you say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as you saw me go, I was singing this song. We'll meet again. Don't know when, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
We try really to focus on the positive sides. I know it's something. I mean, it was a terrible war and a long war.
I will feel the glow just thinking of and the way you look tonight.
We did have some people with the tissues out in the shows, and that's very gratifying, as you know, what you're doing is actually touching somebody so deeply, and I think that's what any actor would just. I think that's what we do this for, is to really move people in some way.
When the lights go on again, all over the world, the ships will sail again, all over the world. Then we'll have time for things like wedding rings and rehearsals to sing. When the lights go on again, all over the
Hello, this is Harvey Bellick again, family physician in Ranana. Today we're going to talk about allergies. It's that time of year where a lot of people come in sneezing and dribbling and itchy and very distressed because they have allergies. An allergy is an overreaction of the immune system. Doesn't bother me, but if you're allergic, you'll go crazy. The main symptoms are the sniffing, itchy nose, itchy eyes, sometimes even the skin. It can bring on asthma, which is an allergy of the respiratory tract, the bronchi. So what do you do about that? So the simplest medicine are these antihistamine tablets that most people take now once a day. The newer ones don't make you drowsy, and they're pretty easy to take, and that takes care of a lot of people. Above that, there are sprays, say, that people put up their noses for the allergic rhinitis. The sprays generally contain cortisone, which is a medicine which says to the body, stop, do not overreact. It's very anti-allergic. And if you take that in spray form into your nose, or spray form down into your bronchi, that helps with asthma, that helps with your nose and your allergy in your nose. There are also anti-allergic drops around for people with terrible eye problems. And the other thing is, if you can avoid the allergen, if it's not something that's in the air, then you can maybe control it. So if it's the house dust mite, it means you have to clean your carpets, it means you have to vacuum your mattress, change the sheets, ask your family doctor if that's a case for you to be referred, and they may test to see to what you're allergic and occasionally offer desensitization injections, which is a long course of injections which sometimes help. We wish you a healthy spring and healthy allergy season. Be well.
Isn't this the most beautiful time of the year? Spring, wildflowers, and in the words of Shlomo Artzi, what else would we need?
יבשו עינינו מדמעות, ופינו כבר נותרים להם בלי קול. מה עוד נבקש אמור מה עוד, כמעט ביקשנו לנו את הכל. את הגשם תן רק בעיתו, ובאביב בזר לנו פרחים. ותן שיחזור שוב לביתו, יותר מזה אנחנו לא צריכים. כאבנו 1000 צלקות, עמוק בפנים הסתרנו הנחה. כבר יבשו עינינו מלבכות, אמור שכבר עמדנו בנבחן. את הגשם תן רק בעיתו, ובאביב בזר לנו פרחים. ותן להיות שלי איתו, יותר מזה אנחנו לא צריכים. כיסינו תל ועוד אחד, טמנו את ליבנו בין ברושים. עוד מעט תפרוץ ההנחה, קבל זאת כתפילה מאוד אישית. את הגשם תן רק בעיתו, ובאביב בזר לנו פרחים. ותן לנו לשוב ולראותו, יותר מזה אנחנו לא צריכים. את הגשם תן רק בעיתו, ובאביב בזר לנו פרחים. ותן לנו לשוב ולראותו, יותר מזה אנחנו לא צריכים.
Thank you for joining us, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the program and that you'll be with us again next month. If you have any comments, you can call us on +972 9 950 8371, or you can contact us through our website at www.ezra.org.il. Bye-bye for now.
חשבנו שתרצה לדעת קטעים מתוך שירת החג בוקעים דרך חלונות הבתים כל חדר במואר חשבנו שתרצה לדעת הכל הגיעו עד לפה וסובבים את השולחן ואם אתה רוצה לבוא אז יש לך כיסא מוכן
ברכות ברכות לכבוד החג יש מתנות לכל הילדים יש גם אחת לך חשבנו שתרצה לקחת לכבוד ארוחת החג התבשילים הכי מיוחדים שאתה אוהב חשבנו שתרצה לדעת הכל הגיעו עד לפה וסובבים את השולחן ואם אתה רוצה לבוא אז יש לך כיסא מוכן